This is the Iowa Weather Report for Thursday, January 29th, 2015. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run at noon today. We have a disturbance that will be passing east of the state. That'll be bringing a couple of clouds, a little bit of drizzle, freezing drizzle, a few flurries early in the day today, but then skies will slowly clear from west to east, and temperatures, highs will likely be very early in the day, then slowly fall into the upper 20s and low 30s by evening and down into the teens by tonight. And then you can say goodbye to that lovely warm air we've had for a couple of days, because that's going to be gone. Outside of the western counties tomorrow on Friday, it may be in the 40s, but it ain't going to be in the 50s and 60s over there. You see that storm system over the south and west? You see that cold air coming in from the northwest? They look to be merging. And you can see a little bit of snow breaking out across the southwestern counties of the state here on Saturday. However, there is a big change coming. You see that storm over the southwest? It moves pretty much due east, which means according to this run, the GFS is showing that most of the precipitation looks to be along and south of about Interstate 80. Whereas we saw yesterday, it was the entire state. We're going to have to see if that trend continues. Monday, that's off on the East Coast, producing quite a bit of snow over New England, where they really don't need any more. Around here, it's just cold, and it's going to stay cold all of next week. High pressures keep coming down, reinforcing the cold air. Some disturbances come through. You can see that here on Tuesday. Another system's going to come through, could bring us a few flurries or snow showers. That's just going to reinforce the cold air once more. Another bit of snow here on Wednesday. It's going to reinforce the cold air. This means highs will likely be in the teens or low 20s, lows in the single digits above or below zero. It's all dependent on snow cover. Snow cover will really drop the readings further. And even by next Thursday, you can see a ridge over western Canada, bit of a trough mainly over the Great Lakes and Northeast, and that may start to ease the cold air a little bit. But you can see some disturbances to our north and west, and this looks like a repeat of a pattern we've had for the last week or so, where disturbances are coming through on a northwesterly flow. It keeps the southwestern counties warm, the northeastern counties cloudy and cool. We'll see if that pattern sets itself up as we move into February. Speaking of February, we move further ahead into February. February the 9th, the flow is straight out of the north again. And you know what that means? That means it's cold again. Or in this case, it's still going to remain cold. Another disturbance coming through, another Clipper-type system that's going to reinforce the cold air again across the Midwest. The warm air is still going to be over the south and west, where they're going to have highs well into the 70s and maybe a few 80s there, but nothing like that around here. Even at the end of the forecast on February 13th, the flow is still out of the north and west, still a trough over the east, bit of a stagnant pattern over the west. No real big ridge in this case, but you can still see it's the same thing. Here's another Clipper system, snow over the Great Lakes, warm out in the west, cold in the east. We're in the battleground. Looks like this battleground pattern may continue for 2 weeks or maybe longer. Satellite image from last evening showed the system that we talked about that's going to be moving off to our east. It's going to be bringing the temperatures down during the day today, and it's going to bring the end of the really warm air we've seen. A couple of clouds off the west coast as well. The watch warning map from last evening shows a lot of action, but not really a whole lot. Freezing rain advisory, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and then through the Indiana, Ohio, some winter weather advisories out there as well. A couple winter storm watches out in the southwest and across Maine. Elsewhere, quiet. QPF chart doesn't look very quiet at all. This is precipitation through Sunday evening at 6 o'clock, showing precipitation will be heaviest over the southwest, through the south, and to the northeast, with a little bit around here.